Hey guys, how are you? It's Christine-Jenn coming to you from the East Coast. I really want to talk to you guys about an important subject. The title of my video is Pro-Life or Pro-Choice? And my question is, do we really have a choice on life or death? I mean, seriously, to end a life, is that really a choice? We don't have a choice in, going out and shooting someone, do we? Or stabbing someone or running someone over? No. We get charged to the highest extent of the law in most instances, okay? And I mean, it's it's crazy that this is even a question whether you're pro-life or pro-choice, okay? Let me start off anyway with saying a few things. I have notes. This is a very important subject to me. I'm going to be giving you some of my own personal testimony in this. Things I never, ever talk about anymore. And some things I've never really talked about in public at all. So this is very serious to me. So let me start off again with saying that this video is not to condemn or guilt to anyone who has had an abortion, okay? Look, there's healing from that. There's forgiveness for that. Change your mind. Repent. Ask for forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Okay? I am fully supportive to you guys. Okay? I'm here for you. I know it's a hard thing, and sometimes we don't realize what we have done until we do it, And we're sorrowful for that, and we have to forgive ourselves for things, So, again, I don't hate anyone who has had an abortion. I do not hate you. I have nothing but love for you. My heart goes out to you, okay? And I'll start with a couple of my own personal experiences, and I wrote it down so I'll know just what I want to say. So if I'm looking down, I apologize. I wrote down some points that I want to make, so I kind of want to read my papers. It's a little bit long. This might be a lengthy video. I apologize, but trust me, it might be worth listening to. I don't know. I hope it helps somebody. That's my heart, to help somebody. So when I was a young girl, I was raped, and I got pregnant as a result of that rape. I didn't understand what abortion really was, and I thought it was an option then. And I didn't really know my creator then either. I knew there was one who loved me, but I didn't really believe that, I guess. Like in my heart, maybe. So I thought abortion was an option. So I went to the Mary Center, and it's run by nuns. It's run by the Catholic Church, of course. But these were nuns trying to help people, that are pregnant, and alternative methods and things like that. So as I was waiting for the results of the pregnancy test, the nun sat me down and explained just what abortion was. And remember this, they showed me pictures of aborted babies. And I was very young then. Very young. I wasn't even 15 years old yet. And it broke my heart at that age to see those aborted babies, the babies all cut up. It really broke my heart, and it changed my mind about it. It changed my mind. It made me sick to my stomach. And I ended up carrying my baby to full term. I gave her up for adoption. And my thoughts on that was, why would I punish the baby? The baby didn't do anything to me. Why kill my baby when someone else could give her a good life? That just never made sense to me. Now, this is really serious. I'm leaving out a lot because some people involved or that may know about this or hid this may be still alive. And I'd mentioned in a previous video that I was a victim of satanic ritual abuse. So I want to let you know, satanic ritual abuse is really real. It still goes on today. I was a victim of it. And child sacrifice is real. And it's still going on today in many forms and really hidden well. Really hidden well. And another thing I want to say before I say this is that during this, I was not living with my mother or father, and they did not know what was going on. I didn't have much contact with my mother or my father at that point in my life. So, again, I was raped. They sexually abused me during these rituals. I'd gotten pregnant as a cause of this, and I was a very young child. I was 12 years old. And so I was basically hidden I was hidden up for about 7 to 8 months, so people couldn't see this. And when it was time to give birth, I was taken to these woods with a shed, and I gave birth in the shed. Sorry, it's a little painful for me. And my baby was taken from me right away. I didn't even get to hold the baby. I don't even know what sex the baby was. And I was taken to where they perform these ceremonies. And my baby was killed right in front of my eyes. And I saw them, this is from memory, I saw them drinking the blood. I heard the baby screaming. It was a very traumatic experience for me at the age of 12. And a lot of you wonder why I've been screwed up all my life. And that I barely didn't even get right until I was in my 30s, 35-ish. I'm not blaming any of my mistakes on that experience, but it definitely had a negative impact on my life. But it also built me up into who I am today. And you want to ask the question, well, how did that go hidden? Well, try living in a country town in the middle of nowhere. And most all the people in that town were very, very evil, corrupt people. Another experience I want to share is the birth of my youngest daughter. She was born at 22 and a half weeks, something in there. I was suffering from preeclampsia, which turned into full eclampsia, meaning my blood pressure was through the roof. If I didn't deliver the baby, I was going to die. Okay? And she was 22 weeks. I've been on bed rest since I was 16 weeks with her because my body kept rejecting that pregnancy because she is RH positive and I'm RH negative. I even got the shot. Yes, I got the shot not knowing because I didn't know about shots and vaccines and all that back then. But it didn't help. My body kept rejecting the baby. So she was born. She stayed in the hospital for 3 months, about 2.5, 3 months. She is a healthy girl today. I survived because regardless on a full-term abortion, you still have to deliver the baby. Partial birth abortions, you still deliver the baby, okay? Let me see. So then I just want to give you a few information on, baby development, okay? I've done research on this, so I'll start with week 5. And so usually the earliest you can detect this is the earliest you can detect that you're pregnant. And the science calls the baby an embryo. At this point, at 5 weeks, there's 3 layers of cells and mucus developed, and it's called the ectoderm. Please excuse me, some things I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, so the ectoderm gives rise to your baby's outermost layer of skin, the central and peripheral nervous systems, the eyes, and the inner ears. And the mesoderm, this is the layer of cells in the middle where your baby's heart and primitive circulatory system will form. So this layer of cells also serves as a foundation for your baby's bones, ligaments, kidney, and reproductive system. The inner layer is called the endoderm. I think that's how you say it. This is where your baby's lungs and intestines develop. So that's at week 5. Week 6, the neurotube closes. This is when your baby's brain, spinal cord, heart, and other organs start to develop right after the neurotube closes. 7 weeks, your baby's brain your baby's brain and your baby's face is developing and sprouting legs and arms. So at 7 weeks, the baby has a heartbeat. At 7 weeks, the baby has a heartbeat. Okay, this is 2 weeks after you even discover you could be pregnant at the earliest, okay? At week 8, the baby's heart rate beats between 105 and 121 times per minute. So when you're researching this, science will tell you the time of, what did I write? The time after fertilization. So when you're researching, you have to like notice these things. When are they counting from? Just to let you know. So your baby has brain waves by 6 weeks. At 7 weeks, your baby has taste buds. At 7 weeks, the heart has 4 chambers. By 8 weeks, your baby's brain is highly developed. By 9 weeks, the baby starts sucking its thumb. So at 12 weeks, the baby has bowel movements. At 12 weeks, has bowel movements. Okay, that's no longer cells. That's a full functioning, pretty much intestinal system there. Okay, digestive tract. At 8 weeks, I'm going to repeat this. At 8 weeks, the baby can feel pain. At 8 weeks, the baby can feel pain. Okay? And let me tell you this. For early abortions that are done between 12 and 14 weeks, basically after 6, you can't get the medical abortion anymore. You have to get the surgical abortion after 10 weeks is what I'm trying to say. Okay? And remember, your baby can feel pain. It's documented up to 8 weeks. So after 10 weeks, it's surgical. It's no longer, I'm missing a page. It's no longer, I'm missing a page, but anyway, so the medicine-induced abortion is basically poisoning your baby. So they're injecting things into your baby and killing it through poison, okay? And at 8 weeks, the baby can feel pain. So it can feel that it's dying. It's going to feel that poison in its body, okay? So I wanted to talk about this bill passed in New York on the 46th anniversary of Roe versus Wade, okay? They passed a bill making amendments to the reproductive health care bill. So, and you can find this information that I'm talking about at www.nysenate.gov/legislation. And the bill number is S2796, the Reproductive Health Care Bill Act. So you can research what I'm saying, what I'm about to say. You can reference it and go to that site and look at the act. But you also have to research each part of the amended clauses. So you have to look up the number, then it's a bunch of back and forth stuff. So number 1, the doctor does not, so a doctor, this is basically telling us that the doctor does not have to be the one to perform an abortion. Any medical professional can perform an abortion, okay? A nurse can. They want to say, well, nurses are fully trained if they're going to be doing this, okay? Well, here's my thinking. I'm a veterinary technician. When anesthesia or any kind of medicine is involved, I want a doctor present when I'm doing that. Anything could happen under anesthesia. Anything could happen with giving a person or an animal medicine. They can have an allergic reaction. Yes, I know what to do in that case, but I want a doctor there, okay? I want someone that went through vet school who has fully studied this stuff, okay? Not a nurse, not a technician. So basically, anyone with a medical license is legally allowed to commit murder, and that's what abortion is, murder. Number 2, a doctor or a healthcare professional can perform a late-term abortion after 24 weeks if the mother's life's in danger, or if the baby can't survive outside the womb, okay? So that could be a number of reasons why the abortion can take place after 24 weeks. So number 1, regardless, the mother still has to deliver the baby, okay? The mother still has to deliver the baby. Whether the baby is dead or alive, you have to deliver it. So my question is, why are you going to kill that baby before it is born? It's not gonna benefit the mother by killing the baby. It's not gonna benefit the baby by killing it, okay? My daughter was born at 22 and a half weeks, okay? If I had decided to abort her because my blood pressure was too high, I wouldn't have her in my life today. She wouldn't be who she is today, okay? She wouldn't be here. She would be dead, and there would be no taking that back, okay? Sorry, I'm very passionate about this. So, there's doctors that will stand by this statement. I forgot to write them down, but if people would like, I can put their names in the description box later on for the doctors that back me up on this. That there is no reason to kill a baby before it's born, because regardless, the mother has to deliver the baby. Not to mention the emotional trauma that will be caused on the mother for killing the baby. There's so many life-saving equipment for babies now, and for a baby to survive outside of the womb. I mean, they're even growing babies and things like that in laboratories. Look that one up, guys. Whole different video. Okay, number 2. If the baby can't survive outside the womb before delivery, why are you going to kill it? Why not give it a chance? Like I said, there's so many medical techniques and equipment that can save a baby's life, okay? Now, this bill also takes away the requirement that health professionals or practitioners can treat a baby who has survived an abortion. So that means the doctor has full rights not to treat a live baby who has survived the abortion. So the baby is just left there to die and suffer. Think about that. Let that sink in. A live baby who can feel pain at 8 weeks is left to suffer and die without any medical intervention. Is that really humane? Not in my book, okay? Not in my book, it's not. And yes, I'm giving my opinion because I feel strongly about this. All right. Number 2, it takes away the penal protection for the unborn baby. So that means if a woman is attacked and she miscarries as a cause of the attack, that means the person who did the attack is not going to be charged for the death of the baby. So basically, a double homicide is only going to be charged with assault or something like that. And it also takes away to protect the practitioner who does not want to perform the abortion. So that means if a doctor or a practitioner doesn't want to perform an abortion, that person can be sued for refusing to do an abortion. Where's their rights? Okay, you have a right to say whether you want to perform an abortion or not, right? Okay, that's crazy. So let me also say that this isn't about any religious convictions, religious beliefs. I'm a believer in the Creator. I'm a believer in Yeshua HaMashiach, yes. But this isn't about religion or anything spiritual at this point. This is about humanity, human rights. What makes us different from the animals? Okay? An animal, a mother will protect their baby in the animal kingdom, not murder them. But yes, an animal will eat their baby if they know there's something wrong with it. For it to stop suffering, yes. But we're not animals, okay? And even today, there's so many things you can do to save a puppy who isn't breathing and things like that. You can do CPR on a puppy just born. I've done it before, okay? I brought a puppy back to life that came out of the womb, not breathing. This is also about the rights of the unborn child, because I believe the unborn child should have rights too. The unborn child should have a voice, okay? And abortion is child sacrifice is what it is. I mean, plain and simple, it's murder. It's something you can never take back. A mother should want to die for her child, not kill her child, okay? And a lot of people are using early abortions as a form of birth control. Come on. There's contraceptives you can use. There's diaphragms. There's condoms you can use. You don't have to go to abortion as a form of birth control. And yes, women do it. I know a lot of women that I've counseled that do this. So, okay, what do they do with the baby parts? Well, they harvest the organs and tissue. They harvest blood from it. Some people may say this is a conspiracy theory, but look it up. It's called adrenochrome production. I don't know if I said it right. Adrenochrome production. Basically, it's harvested through child sacrifice, where they scare the child, get the adrenaline pumping, and drain the blood, and they drink it. Look it up. I'm not joking. This happens. Research it for yourselves, okay? Research it for yourselves. Abortion also goes along with the depopulation agenda. Look into the Georgia Guidestones on depopulation and the New World Order's agenda, and things like that. Also look into Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood was started to abort African American race. Okay, it was to eliminate the African American race. So I really don't see how so many African Americans can support Planned Parenthood. I'm Native American, okay? My people have suffered too. A lot of people's ancestors have suffered, okay? But look into these things. Look into the things that you are standing behind. Question everything, even your religion or spirituality. Question everything the church teaches you. Question it. Research it. The baby's also used in Baal worship. It's baby parts or baby cells and things like that are put into our vaccines and our foods, popular drinks. It makes us sick, and it also creates us into cannibalism, causing us to crave those things, like kind of like addiction, you know, like you just can't say no to an Oreo cookie. All right. And again, I'm going to say, don't take my word for any of this stuff. Please look it up. So I'm getting a lot of attacks, even from my last video that I did, but I'm definitely getting attacks on my pro-life stance. This one girl told me that a baby is a cancer to us. Really? You're saying our children are cancer. We are cancer to this earth. No. We can be cancer, but to the earth, we can destroy it, and a lot of them are, but their hearts are evil. I won't even litter, okay? I don't throw anything on the ground. I recycle. Guys, I care about my earth. I love nature, I love animals, and I love people. And I try to see the good in everyone. So I am having a hard time with some of these attacks a little bit, just because a couple of them have been long time relationships with these women. But I will not cave on this subject. I feel very strongly about it. I put a lot of time and research in it, and I know the truth about it. It's actually pretty belittling that a woman would even have the choice to murder their child or not. That's kind of belittling to me as a woman. Why would I want to kill my child? Please, someone answer me. Why? Because I can't take care of it? So I'm going to kill my child because I can't take care of it. You know, there's adoption. There's so many people out there that want babies and they can't have them. You know, I mean, get real, guys. Ridiculous. So I was told by a Christian woman today that I shouldn't be loud about this subject, and I shouldn't show pictures of aborted babies. But yet, when I was under 15 years old, a nun showed me pictures of aborted babies, and it changed my heart. Yes, it made me sick to my stomach, but it changed my heart and changed my mind to killing a child. My child. She also told me, that it will cause women who have abortions to commit suicide. Well, women who have had abortions, unfortunately, they already suffer from the guilt from it, and it's very painful. They can't forgive themselves. There's a lot of emotional trauma there on them. Okay, so my heart goes out to you guys. It really does. But I am so tired of hearing about how a woman has a choice. Okay, women have feelings. You know, women, keep your legs closed, please. Keep your legs closed, seriously. What about the unborn child? The unborn child has a voice as well. They have feelings. They can feel pain at 8 weeks. It is murder. Oh, I can't even. I need to calm down because this is so upsetting to me. The unborn child has a voice too. The unborn child has feelings. Are we that selfish of people that we only care about our own feelings? Ridiculous. And my question is, who's going to be that voice for the unborn child? Who's gonna take a stand for that? Who will? I'm going to. Definitely, I'm going to. Also, she told me that is not about a stand. Really? It's not because of a stand? So, let me see. So, for so many years, there's been so many backseat Christians, pew-warming Christians, sitting there praying, having faith without works. So, take a look at this nation, how it is today. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm on a juice fast, and I have a lot of buildup. So tell me, look at our nation today. How is our nation today? It is in total chaos, corruption, it's evil. Our government is playing childish games with each other, while New York is passing full-term abortion acts. Really allowing this? This is crazy. This is criminal. This is, oh my goodness, this is wrong on so many reasons. So for you to tell me not to take a stand on this, the church needs to take a stand on this. The church, the body, anyone from any religion, we all need to stand united on this, because it doesn't matter what religion you're from. Killing an unborn child is wrong. It's just wrong. And I'm not going to go down willingly. I'm not. It says in the Bible, faith without works is dead. Start believing your Bible. Read the Bible stories. There's so many people who took a stand in the Bible and God saw it out. Okay? God was behind them. So look at that. Don't 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 fall for the lying passivity doctrine. Okay? I'm just going to sit here and all I'm going to do is pray and everything's just going to magically appear and magically happen. No. The Bible is very clear on faith without works is dead. You know? Put action behind your words. You know? Do something that's going to help humanity as a whole. Jesus did. Jesus laid down his life for us. And I know Jesus is not the proper name, okay? It's Hebrew, Arabic, Yeshua HaMashiach. I know. I don't want to be schooled on that right now. I'm just people who have never studied that don't know who Yeshua HaMashiach is, so I'm using the word Jesus, okay? So forgive me for right now. I don't teach Jesus, but I'm saying it so people will know who I'm talking about. So basically this video is to help someone that might be thinking about having an abortion, share some testimonies that I've had so I'm not just some woman who has never experienced heartache or pain in my life. And I'm here to say that I'm making a stand for these unborn babies. I will be their voice. They need a voice. Who's going to stand with me? Who's going to stand with me for these unborn innocent babies that never asked to be conceived? That's the question. So like and subscribe. Please leave your comments. Those of you who follow me on Facebook can leave me a private message. If you'd like to help me make a stand on this and be the voice for these unborn children, because it's getting out of hand. And obviously it hasn't been working, guys, what we've been doing in the past. It's a new age. It's a new era. We need to start doing new things, okay? Let's get our minds together and let's do something. Let's be the voice for these unborn children. Murder should not be an option. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you with another video soon, okay? I just need to calm down because this subject gets me so worked up. I'm so passionate about this because I love the unborn baby too. And the unborn baby has rights. Mwah.